isolate yourself or separate yourself from the situation or the person, but you choose not to. And when you choose to stick with this person, or when you choose to allow this person into your space, it leads you down a path of regret. It leads you down a path of misery and suffering. It's like deep down, you know for a fact that this person is not for you on any level whatsoever. They could be screaming trouble for you. They could have all the red flags in the world, but for whatever reason, you choose to ignore that feeling and allow this person in your energy, to allow this person in your circle or your space. So just a word of advice, trust your gut feeling, trust yourself. Don't allow this person to infiltrate and plague your energy and your life. It'll cost you your peace, your happiness. It'll create problems and even karma that you really don't even need to get into.
Okay, I had an experience just like what he just said. I had someone walk up to me. You know, we are on social media. I had someone who had been following me online. Then this person realized that I'm in their town. So I'm in the town for work, and this person contacted me and said, "Oh, I saw you in a train, and this train looks like a train in my city. Are you in my city?" I said, "Yes, I'm in your city." So she said, "Can we meet up?" She came, she met me. You know, once this person met me, this person tried to start being friendly with me and all that. But my gut was telling me that this person has some weird energy around them. Like my body was rejecting this friendship. But I wanted to give it a try because I was new in the town. I don't know anyone. And I said, okay, maybe this is a chance to have a friend, because you know, we as humans, we need to socialize. Socializing is part of living, you know. And I want to socialize. And in the Scandinavia, we all know it's very lonely here, and you can easily get into depression because of the weather, because of the people, you know. So when this person was reaching out to be friends, I said I should give it a chance. But that feeling was there. My body was rejecting this person, was rejecting their energy. And there was something so weird about this person, you know. So I gave it a chance. And we met the first time. We went out. And the next time we were going out, the next time we planned to go out, this person never called me. I called them. They didn't pick the call. They stayed for 2 weeks before reaching back to me. And I was like, oh, why would someone take so long to reply to my call? It means that this person doesn't care, you know. So I never bothered. I just stayed quiet. And then one day, out of the blue, this person called me. And I was like, okay, she has called. She called. She said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I traveled. That's why I couldn't call you, you know, blah, 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 blah." Okay, I said, okay, that's fine. And then she said, "I would like us to go out with some of my other friends because this is her city." So she has her friends in a group. She said, "I can come. We go out." But the day we went out, right, we were seated and we were all dressed. It was winter. Everyone had their coats and the gloves and all that. So we went into this place, this restaurant. We sat, we ordered food. But I noticed that she was looking at me and her energy, her aura was so weird. There was something so weird about this person, but I couldn't really place my finger on it. And we ate the food, and when we finished, we wanted to take pictures because, you know, we are girls. We always like to take pictures for the grams and videos. This girl never wanted to take any picture with anyone, especially me. She never wanted, you know. And I was like, what's really wrong? Why does she not want to take pictures with me? What's the problem? She did that. She made sure she didn't take any picture with me. But later on down the line in the friendship, about 6 to 7 months in the friendship, I noticed something. Every time I dressed and I had compliments for the way I dressed, this person will be so mad. She'll start doing like she's sick. And when we ask like, what's wrong? "Oh, I feel so sick. I want to go home." Like if we went out with the girls, "Oh, I want to go home. I'm so sick. I don't really feel good." I'm like, what is the problem with this one? There's something about this person. And my body is telling me that this is not the kind of friend you have to keep around you. This person doesn't mean well for you. This person has a bad energy. This person's aura, nah. So I kept on, and she would go home. The next time I had some braids on my hair. She had her braids. She did the braids herself. I did mine myself. We had a girls' hangout in one of the girls' house. She invited us. We sat. We were talking with the other friends, and everyone was complimenting my hair. And nobody complimented the hair that she had done. Like, so within like 4-5 hours, she had to go to a job that she has to do. Then she started undoing her braids in that person's house, like whilst we were seated, because I had so many like compliments for mine. She wasn't happy. She started taking her own off. That was another sign to show me that this person is not the right person for you, because she is competing with you. Like, it's a toxic friendship. You cannot be friends with this person. Someone who cannot stand people complimenting you. Someone who feels less of themselves if you're being complimented and they are not complimented at that time. If you're receiving compliments and they are not receiving it at the same time, they won't take it. The next time was one time we have this wedding coming up, and she was the one who invited me to the wedding. Then we were discussing. I told her that, you have to have do you have like a ballroom dress, because this is a wedding and the venue is really huge. It means this person has invested a lot of money in this wedding. So we need to show up like we are representing this person's idea of his wedding. Because if somebody gets a big venue and they're spending so much, that they want class. They want everyone to look good, for the pictures, for the memories of their wedding. They don't want people to appear as if it's not something serious. So I purchased a dress, and I told her, I purchased like a long dress, and I told her that, do you have a dress? We're just discussing like girls do. And she said, no, I don't have a dress, but I have a very expensive brand that I want to wear. I bought it like 2 years or 3 years ago or so. So that's what I want to wear. We're just discussing girls things. So when I ordered the dress, and when the dress came, I was talking with her. I said, wow, the dress is really good. I just hope that the bride is going to have a very good dress, because this dress is spectacular, and I don't want to outshine the bride, right? And then she said, woo, okay, how is the dress? Can you take a picture of the dress? So I never wanted to take a picture of the dress to show her, because I knew that she had not bought her own dress. So I didn't want to demoralize her. So I encouraged her to get a dress, and she said, okay, I'm going to get a dress. So she placed an order, but it was late because the wedding was just a week away, So she had purchased a dress, but it could not make it. So she ended up, when we're going for the wedding, she ended up wearing a disco kind of dress. Like, she dressed like as if she was going to the club. Then we showed up in the party, and everyone was wearing a ballroom dress. It was kind of like a black tie event, because the venue, the wedding was so grandiose, and everyone was so well dressed, like formal. And she was dressed casual. She dressed like she was going to the club. High knee boots, short skirt, and some bling bling jacket, and bling bling blazer. So when we arrived there, everyone was dressed. She was demoralized, right? She felt sick immediately, instantly. And I asked, like, why are you like this? She said, I didn't know that everybody was going to wear this ballroom dress, and your dress is so, so good, And everybody was like, I was receiving compliments. I saw that she could not stand it. She wanted to go home and all that. I'm just telling this story because I could see, because I was already in the relationship. But in the beginning, my body was rejecting this person. My body told me that this is not the right person for you. This is weird. You can see the signs. Why are you still fighting to go and be in a relationship with this person? Why are you still letting this person into your space to intoxicate it, to cause a lot of problems for you. Why are you letting this person into your space? But then as humans, we are always curious. We want to see how, we want to find out. We want to find out, you know. So I found out and I learned the hard way, because I had to stop the relationship. I had to cut it off because it was so toxic to the extent that I couldn't stand it, and I had to cut it off, because every time anything happens to me, it was she felt so bad, like it shouldn't be happening to me, it has to happen to her. And that's not the kind of friendship, that's not the kind of person you want to keep around you. It also applies to men who are going to date a girl and the signs are there. That's not the kind of person you should be with. It applies to women going to date a guy and you see all the signs. That's not the kind of person you have to be with. But we always ignore the signs. We humans, we always ignore the signs, and that's a human weakness, I must say.